Very, very poor performance from the team. And this plays down to both the manager and the players. As a manager, how do you explain it? That a selected player that got you the manager of the month for the month of October, this particular match, you decided to change the selection. How do you explain that? How do you explain that whenever you take off a 32-year-old Casemiro, United go on to concede goals? How do you explain that? How do you explain that in a match against a Tottenham team that is not informed, the only 2 shots on target are the 2 goals you scored, and both of them are headers. You can't even shoot any shot. How do you explain this? Honestly, this is very painful. And this is a very poor performance from you, Ruben Amorim. I put all the blame to you. Because in this game, in the second half, in the first half, quite all right, he did enough to keep at the Tottenham attack. The Tottenham team did not get any shot on target in the first half. But when it comes to that second half, why did you still leave Mbeumo in that same position? I was expecting you to swap him. Since you've taken Ahmad back to the wing back, I was expecting you to bring Mbeumo there because the both of them has already learned how to play together. And they would have created a lot of chance for you. You went on to play him out of his position. So this is very, very poor from you. Now, Ugarte, on your own, you're a big shame. You're a big disgrace to Manchester United. Why can't you mark? They took off Casemiro to bring you in, and yet you cannot even complete a simple tackle. That first goal is on you. Look at Romero. When Dogu beat him, was going with the ball, he brought him down. He took one for the team. This was what I expected you to do. Poor defending. Poor defending from the team. And Benjamin Sesko, for the few minutes you played, he looked very poor. He looked like one of the worst players on that pitch. And it falls down to the manager. Lack of confidence. You have to play him. You have to give him that chance. Give him that confidence as a coach. Now, Kunha is another player I won't forget. Kunha is too greedy for my liking. And it's high time the coach should start benching him. Because his greed and his lack of passing the ball almost cost United in the first half in this game. The coach needs to start looking at Kunha or bench him, give Zex the chance to play almost a month. Honestly, the United team today, they all played rubbish in the second half. Apart from Brian Mbeumo, the remaining team played rubbish. Now, for Tottenham, on the other hand, they had a lot of good moments. Poliha and Van der Vaart were very excellent in that team. Van der Vaart stopped a goal from Benjamin Sesko, and he had a very brilliant performance in this game. Though they considered in the late minutes due to lack of awareness. And honestly, Thomas Frank, you have a lot of job to do in this Tottenham team. Because the Tottenham team, how will you consider a goal from a 10-man Man United that is playing poorly in this game? Anyway, it is what it is.